Okay, we are now joined by the winning owner of this afternoon's NASCAR Camping World Truck Series race and the driver of the number 18 Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing, and that is Kyle Busch. We'll get right to questions for Kyle. So if you have one, raise your hand, and we will get a mic to you. We'll start in the center and then work around the room.
And Lehighton Times News. Kyle, can you just talk a little bit about the success that your truck program's had here at Pocono? It just seems like every time, every race out there, you guys hit it off pretty good.
Yeah, thanks. Guys have certainly worked hard and done a great job the last few years. And I remember coming here the first time. I think we had Casey Kane. We finished second to Harvick, and then we come here the next year. I think we finished second again to KHI. And so then, the press was on to get better at Pocono, and certainly they've done that. So nice to continue the strong effort here. Wasn't sure that John Hunter was going to make it up that far, so good to see the 51 and the 4 get finishes that were solid, and of course Chandler be able to get to victory lane and win for us today in his Toyota Tundra. So yeah, good day.
Go over here to Bob.
Bob Pockris, Fox Sports. David Wilson indicated that he met with you at New Hampshire, so I'm curious what your takeaways were from the meeting with him, and did it change any of your feelings towards potential of anything getting done?
We're all working as hard as we can, obviously, and the goal hasn't changed, and that goal is for me to be able to continue at Joe Gibbs Racing with Toyota and have that chance to continue to race for race wins and race for championships. And, that's what everybody's striving for. That's the first goal, and we'll continue to try to push for that and these coming weeks.
Zach.
Zach Sterniel of NASCAR.com. Kyle, I'm curious how the Truck Series program factors into this too. Obviously, there's a super strong relationship there with Toyota, and all of those things. How has that factored into your discussions remaining at Joe Gibbs Racing?
It doesn't factor into discussions with Joe Gibbs Racing. It does factor into discussions, obviously, with Toyota. So definitely that weighs on me a lot. We've got 50-something employees at Kyle Busch Motorsports on the Truck Series team, and in the chassis shop, in the body shop, in the fab shop, everywhere. So it's important for me to continue to keep all of them in mind and all of their families and stuff to make sure that we get something done that keeps all of that going. So obviously it's again, it's a topic point of mine to keep that as much as we can and to keep that place flourishing.
Any more questions for Kyle? We'll go up here to Chris and then wrap it up with Davey.
Chris Knight, CatchFence.com. Kyle, I was just curious your outlook on the Truck Series team for the playoffs and what you feel like that they going to have a good opportunity to do and what they need to improve on.
Yeah, I mean, I love Chandler getting another win here and getting himself some more bonus points, getting into the playoffs. I feel like that's a really good chance for us, and I feel like the 4 truck is as well too. Obviously the 51 with Corey's gotten a win there and is not racing full time, so doesn't have that opportunity. But feel like we've got 2 really strong horses, and they've done a super job. So John Hunter and Eric, Danny and Chandler, they're both championship caliber teams and drivers and crew chiefs, and everybody's ready to go. So that was a brand new truck here today for Chandler. He did a nice job with it, was able to score the win. So no reason why I don't feel like our guys should really strive and try to hit all their marks and be perfect here in the remaining races for their playoffs and championship hopes.
Davey?
Hey, Kyle. Davey Siegel with SiriusXM. And as it relates to today and Chandler, how have you seen him grow throughout the last year and a half or so on and off track now, obviously having a pretty good shot at the title?
Yeah, no, he's done a good job. He's really come a long ways. He's still young. I remember my young days, but he is fiery. He likes to say stuff sometimes out of turn, which I've been there. I've done that. Hell, I probably did it yesterday. So, but he's been able to get the job done this year, and that's just the growth relationship between he and Danny and being comfortable with these trucks. They're getting the most out of it right now, so that's exciting to see. And hell, he outdrove me, beat me at Vegas, and him and John Hunter have had their quirks a little bit through the year, but I feel like they're all on the same team, same goal, one opportunity, go out there, win a championship for KBM. So may the best man win.
In terms of on the Cup side with contract talks, are you happy with how those talks are progressing, or would you like to see any more further movement on any side of things with that?
I mean, you'd like to be done, obviously. So certainly that would be key. But obviously, you've got to just kind of weigh out everything that's in front of you and see what the best thing is, not only for myself and Kyle, for my family, and of course, too, the KBM family.
Last one here with Zach.
If anyone questions your ability behind the wheel, so but what kind of a distraction has it been? Once you put the helmet on, does it all go away, or does some of that linger once you get behind the wheel?
No, I mean, when you're behind the wheel, when you're racing, you're focused on that task and what that is, and so you try to put that best foot forward and that chance to be able to go out there and score wins. I mean, your best thing right now is to go out there and show everybody that you can still do it, that you can still win, that you can still be competitive. And hell, if it was 4 weeks ago, we were talking about being second in points and chasing after a regular season championship. We went cold, and somebody else standing over there got hot. So we've fallen far away from that, obviously, right now. But we still want to make ourselves as high as we can in the points, get those reset points from the standings aspect, and be able to go chase for a championship.
Well, thank you, Kyle, and good luck tomorrow
All right,
afternoon.
sounds good. Thanks.